This Getting Started video introduces the ROV Compiler software developed by Real Options Valuation Inc. This software is meant to be used to convert Microsoft Excel XP 2003 and 2007 files to extracting an existing Excel model into pure mathematical relationships and code, such that the same model can be used as usual, but the intellectual property or the IP of the model is protected. You can now use Excel as a software development tool instead of only a modeling tool. That is, suppose you're an expert in a certain industry like pharmaceutical, biotech, manufacturing, banking, insurance, aeronautics, and so forth. And further suppose that you have developed Excel models and worksheets that are appropriate for use by others in the same field. You can now use ROV Compiler to create executable exe files from your existing Excel models. Lock up the mathematical and computational logic into binary code and create extremely secure, hardware-locked license protection of your file, and distribute it like a software program. The compiled file, when run, will have the exact look and feel of Excel, minus the ability of accessing critical calculation logic, plus the ability to be secured and licensed like a regular software program. There exists public domain software that will crack Excel passwords quickly and effortlessly, but these cracked software will not work on compiled exe files. In fact, the compiled model can be locked using an AES encryption or military strength protection that can only be accessible using the correct password and the correct license, using computer hardware locking algorithms. The compiled model cannot be changed by the end user, and this maintains a strict quality control and prevents malicious tampering or accidental breakage of the models. For example, equations and functions with broken links, wrong functions and calculations and so forth will no longer exist. The compiled file can also be used by third-party software applications in a component-based modeling environment. For instance, the end user might have his or her own software or database with predefined calculations. The compiled file is linked into and is a part of the existing proprietary system. This proprietary system simply obtains the inputs to link into the compiled file, and the compiled model will perform all the computations and return the required outputs. Also, please use the ROV Extractor and Evaluator software instead, also developed by Real Options Valuation Inc. if you wish to extract a model into a file that runs completely outside of Excel, that is, extracted into EXP files, where all of the calculations are hidden and protected. The system requirements for using the ROV Compiler includes Windows XP or Vista, Excel XP 2003 or 2007, 1 gig of RAM and 30 megabytes of hard drive space, as well as administrative rights to install the software. You can also run the software in a Mac operating system, as long as you're also running items like Parallels, Bootcamp, or Windows Emulator software. In the next segment, we will take a closer look at how to use the ROV Compiler and how to perform the licensing and running ROV compiled files as an end user.